Hey guys, this is Chris, and this episode of Ninninger marks the 40th anniversary of Super Sentai. So this is sort of a special episode, but did they make it special? Yes, they did. In this episode, we have two special guests, or guest teachers. So in the first part of this episode, the guys are training because, in the previous episode, they sort of got their butts whipped a lot. So the two guest teachers appeared after their training. And who are they? It's Ninja Red and Hurricane Red, the two past legendary ninja rangers. But we don't see the two legendary rangers impressed by their new ninja counterparts. So the motto of the Ninningers are that they are shinobi that do not hide. But according to the past ninja rangers, you're supposed to strike evil, but within the shadows. So they're not too impressed with what they're doing. So later, Ninja Red and Hurricane Red does this exhibition match where they showcase their trademark moves. The duplicate technique, the decoy technique, and the sky stride technique. So the Ninningers feel that they're not quite ready for these advanced moves. And it's quite hilarious seeing these guys try to do the moves. So we got Fuka and Kazumi doing the duplicate technique, which did not go well for them. Yakun tried to do the sky stride technique, actually pulled it off, but we see that he was doing his Harry Potter techniques, and that wasn't allowed, obviously. Let's just say Taka had a headache after that training. So a new yokai appears, but Ninja Red and Hurricane Red asks Taka to sit this one out. Well, asks is more of an understatement, kind of forced Taka to sit this one out. So obviously Taka would not have it, and eventually followed the other Ninningers to the battle. So this yokai is apparently a time traveler. Oh! Once I knew he could go back through time, the sci-fi in me just freaked out. So Kyuemon asks the yokai to go back through time and try to steal the End Shuriken. And if you watch the previous episode, we know that the End Shuriken is sort of this important thing to Kyuemon. But as the yokai goes through the portal, we see Aka follow the yokai back to the past. And boop! He's gone. So now here is where the sort of Back to the Future segment is explained. We hear from Ninja Red and Hurricane Red that back in the past, this yokai appeared and battled the two. But they also noticed that a new Red Ranger followed the yokai from the future. And unfortunately, the two witnessed that yokai destroying that Red Ranger. And obviously that Red Ranger is Aka. So after hearing this, the Ninningers are like, WTF man, what's happening? Especially Fuka, when at the start of this episode kinda shied out from thanking Taka for saving her life in the previous episode. And now she's like, I didn't even get a chance to thank him. So that's why the two legendary ninjas sort of came into the world of the Ninningers to try to train these guys in order to fix the past. But at that moment, the two felt that their efforts had gone astray since Aka did in fact still go back to the past. So after the yokai got the End Shuriken, went back into the future, we see that Aka is actually still alive. So apparently he did an awesome job with the new techniques he learned from the two legendary ninjas that he was able to save himself from the yokai's blast. The two legendary ninjas were actually baffled at why during training Taka was like, all over the place when trying to learn these techniques. But Taka explains to them that, when it's the real deal, he passes with flying colors. Unfortunately for Kyuemon, the End Shuriken that the yokai got from the past was a fake. I wonder if grandfather had something to do with that. So when the Ninningers destroyed the yokai, two new shurikens appeared. Special shurikens, the Kaku Ranger Shuriken and the Hurricaneger Shuriken. So in Shurikenjin form, the Ninningers actually use these new shurikens to try out the trademark techniques that two legendary ninjas taught them at the start of the episode. So at the end of this episode, Fuka finally decides to say thank you to Taka for helping her out during the previous episode. And at the very end, we see Aka Ranger make an appearance. Happy 40th anniversary, Super Sentai! So here's some food for thought for this episode. So do you think that the two legendary ninjas did something to fix the past? And if they did not, meddle with the Ninningers, would Aka have died in the past? I feel that, yes, they did train the Ninningers, and without that training, Aka wouldn't have used the new techniques that he learned. So, what do you guys think? If you guys like this episode, please subscribe and check out my other episodes. Arigatou gozaimasu and sayonara. See ya!